Welcome back in, everyone, to the Arizona Tennis Classic. Joining us now in our interview booth, the man of the moment, a man I am sure every tennis fan has spent some time watching over the last 6 months. Now, I practiced in the 5 minutes leading up to it, so hopefully I get it right. You can judge me. Joao Fonseca. Close enough, I hope.
That's good.
Yes,
I like it.
It is great to have you here. Welcome to Phoenix, and more importantly, my friend, talk me through how all things are with you, how you're feeling as we get ready to start a new week.
I mean, my first time in here, and just loving it. I can see the golf, the golf right here, which is very similar to my club, my hometown club, which is just like this. There's courts, but like it's a golf club, and yeah, just feeling good. The courts are great, the ball great, so feeling good for this week.
I love to hear that. Someone was bringing up a funny thought before we started this interview. I'm going to ask you a question because I think it's interesting. Do you think perhaps this might be your last challenger event? Like, have you allowed yourself to start thinking that way with everything that's happened the last 6 months, or is it really just a week-by-week sort of thing for you right now?
I mean, it's a thing that we don't think about it.
Okay.
But, well, we all hope so.
Yeah, sure.
We all hope so. Of course, I'm here to win. And, of course, I want to go high in the ranking and not play more challengers. But it's something that it's part from every it needs to be like a part from every player.
Sure.
Every player needs to play challengers and take his time. So, I mean, I'm doing my best to achieve the best tournaments. But, yeah. We all hope that it's my last one.
No, it's a very fair answer from you, my friend, and I think a sentiment everyone would agree with. I'm curious. I happen to be close friends with Andres Pedroso and cover college tennis quite closely. 18 months ago, you were committed to Virginia. How sincere were you in your intent to go there? Like, how serious was it? How close were you to attending Virginia for at least a semester?
I mean, I think it was super important for me at this time, just to see how it is, the university in United States. And I mean, it was super important to see. For me, it was super cool to see. And I think it's a different thing, because in Brazil we don't have this type of university that is like, it's big, there's a lot of things to do, and there's also sports. So, I mean, it was important, this part. And, yeah, I was really thinking about, like, I was always, like, 60-40 to go to pros. I was always like this. But after Rio, I was, like, totally 100%. I wanted to go to pros. Of course, it was, like, more like a second option. And if I wanted to go, if I, like, say, like, okay, I'm vidrated in this university, I love it. And I really loved it, the place. It's super cool. Andres was super kind with us, all the teammates. And, yeah, UVA, of course, it's a university that's it's super cool. It's super cool the way they treat not only the players, but every student there is there. They treat it very well, my family also. So, yeah, if the players from Brazil, they ask me, do you think I need to go to university, or do I go to pros? I think you need to visit. I mean, I need to visit, need to see if you want to go, talk to the coach, talk to people that went to university and see the experience. So, yeah, it was super, super important for me just to visit and see how it is.
Did you get to hang out with Iñaki?
Iñaki, yeah, of course.
Had to have been a good time.
Yeah,
there's no way he's a
guy.
bad host. So I imagine that was fun. But again, that was your perspective even as recently as 12, 13 months ago playing Rio. Now here you are today, top 100 in the world, very much a full-time professional tennis player. I'm curious, over the past year, what about the lifestyle of being a professional tennis player have you enjoyed the most? What's taken the most time to adjust to?
I mean, after I decided that I wanted to go 100% to pros, of course, it was like, okay, now this is my job.
Yeah, sure.
I'm decided this is my job. This is where I want to live like 15 years, 20 years. So, I mean, it was a thing that changed a little bit my mind.
Okay.
And it was not only like a hobby and a sport that I like it was like my work. So, yeah, this time to realize a little bit, I was like thinking a little bit, but this first last year was my first year, so it was super, super cool.
Mhm.
And this one is my second. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of tension because you need to defend some points.
Sure.
But at the same time, it's just loving it to play the important tournaments, see another places. First time in Indian Wells last week, so I mean, it was super, super cool, and just excited for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Have you gotten used to all of the travel? I mean, I know you had to do it as a junior, but to be on the road this many weeks, to go from Next Gen finals to Australia to all Rio and all the different places, have you gotten accustomed to it?
I mean, like South American players, we need to travel a lot.
Sure.
It's like 10 hours every time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, for me, for now it's good because it's like my second year. I'm loving it to see every place. But like when I'm like 35, 30, I'll be like, okay, I need to go to this place, and then I don't have time to see my family. But at the same time, I'm just loving it. Of course, I miss my family, my friends, and my girlfriend or whatever. So I just, at the same time, it's like, okay, when I'm home, I just want to stay with them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm just loving it to see new places and play good tournaments. So yeah.
Well, let me just say on behalf of all the fans out there, we like having you. We enjoy seeing you compete week in, week out, so I appreciate that, my friend. In terms of, and my last three questions for you, your level. Just obviously to win Next Gen, to beat Rublev, to win your first tour level title, have all these different things happen in 2025. Did you expect the results to come this quickly? And what have you made of your level as you've had even more opportunities to play against the top pros in the world?
Yeah, this last few months it has been super fast, my development.
Okay.
And yeah, I expected that was going to happen sometime, but not this fast. Of course, I was putting a lot of hard work on it, and yeah, I was focusing a lot on every tournament that I played, and yeah, I was not expecting so fast as it is, but I'm still, like I said, it's my second year as a pro, so I'm still like getting used to everything, and just enjoying the tour, just enjoying my ranking just going up. So yeah.
That's the fun part, certainly,
That's
about
the
it.
fun
Yeah,
part,
when
of
it can all
course,
go.
yeah.
Well, I know your family is extraordinarily close, and you keep your family close to you as well. How important is that aspect? Why has it been your choice to keep a tightly knit group, dare I say, as you've begun your pro career?
I mean, for me, it's super important. I'm very close to my family, not only my parents, but my brothers also.
Sure.
I have two older brothers. And yeah, they helped me a lot. In Australia, my parents couldn't go, and my brother went there with me. And yeah, it's just super cool to see they like cheering for me and just loving to see like their kid, because I'm the youngest one, like achieving some good things. So yeah, it's super, super important for me. They're all actually going to Miami.
Okay.
My parents and my brother. So yeah,
I love
cool.
that. My younger brother, Nicholas, is also the superstar of the family, so it makes a lot of sense to me. My last question for you. You're obviously new to the scene, and fans are still getting to know you well. What is one thing they don't know about you yet, whether it's your game, whether it's your personality, that you would like tennis fans to know about you?
That's a difficult question.
I like to throw one in at the end for you.
I mean, the people don't know about me. I'm super aggressive. I don't think you guys know. I'm just kidding. But I mean,
I like it.
I don't know. I can.
That's good. You're an open book. I think maybe we do know you well. That's why it's been so fun to get to know you.
I think so. Actually, I think so. On court, I think like I'm an open book. Of course, I have a lot of things to evolve, but I don't know something that you guys don't know about me. Like playing personality.
What other than tennis? What do you think is the other thing you're best at?
I'm best at playing cards.
That's a great answer. That's what I like.
Playing cards. I love playing cards.
Okay.
I mean, my grandpa he was like world champion of bridge.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he loved playing cards also. I was actually talking with Grant that I already said many times that I love playing cards with him when I'm in Rio.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's just a thing that I like to do. I think I do good, and yeah.
Well, you certainly do, and certainly I appreciate you being so kind with your time because, again, this is an interview I think I will remember moving forward, and I know a lot of tennis fans out there are so excited for your future as well. So thank you, my friend, for taking the time to chat.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
This week.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.